The World Cup starts in 3 days. 3 days. 48 teams. One trophy. And everyone has an opinion on who lifts it. Today I give you the real probabilities. Not guesses, not hope. The actual numbers and why. 8 teams. Let us go. Number 8. Netherlands. 5%. 5% sounds brutal, but it is honest. Van Dijk. Gakpo. De Jong. A solid backbone. Very hard to break down, but here's the thing about Netherlands. They have reached 3 World Cup finals. 1974, 1978, 2010, and they lost all 3. 3 finals, 0 trophies. At some point that stops being bad luck and starts being a pattern. They can beat anyone on a good day and lose to anyone on a bad one. In a tournament this long, that is a problem. Netherlands are a quarterfinal team. Maybe semifinal if everything clicks, 5%. Fair, but I feel for them. Number 7, Germany, 7%. Germany have 2 players who genuinely frighten me. Florian Wirtz, Jamal Musiala. Both under 23, both extraordinary. Wirtz just moved to Liverpool for 117 million euros. Musiala suffered a serious injury at the Club World Cup. He barely recovered in time to be here. He is here because Germany needed him that badly. When these 2 play together, Germany are beautiful to watch. But Germany have been underperforming for a decade. They went out in the group stage in 2018. Group stage again in 2022. For Germany, that is a national emergency. And neither Wirtz nor Musiala has ever been to a World Cup. That is a big ask for the biggest stage. 7%. Could be a bargain if they click. Number 6, Portugal, 10%. Portugal always enter tournaments looking dangerous, and then something goes wrong. That is their whole identity. Bruno Fernandes just broke the Premier League assist record. Vitinha is controlling games like a true number 10. The young talent is genuinely exciting. And then there is Cristiano Ronaldo, 41 years old, still there. He and Messi are the only 2 players in history to appear in 6 World Cups. Let that sink in. 2 rivals, 6 tournaments each. I respect Ronaldo more than almost any player in history, but leading a team for a month at 41? Portugal need to play without ego, and Ronaldo at 41 makes that very difficult. 10%. Solve the Ronaldo question? They could go further. Number 5, Argentina, 10%. The defending champions. Led by the greatest footballer who ever lived, Lionel Messi, his 6th World Cup. He holds the all-time record, most World Cup appearances. 26 games, and he is the only player to score in every single round. Group stage, round of 16, quarterfinal, semifinal, final. Every round, just him. Nobody else has ever done that. He is 38 years old now, playing in his final tournament. Desperate, determined, hungry. A desperate Messi should terrify every team here, but Argentina have injury problems in defense. The squad drops sharply after the starting 11, and playing every 3 days for a month at 38? Nobody knows if he can physically sustain that. 10%. But honestly, do not sleep on Argentina. Number 4, Brazil, 11%. Brazil hired Carlo Ancelotti, the best club manager in the world. Here's what nobody is talking about. His first competitive game as Brazil coach? This World Cup. He has barely worked with the players. And then there is Neymar, 34 years old, has not played for Brazil since 2023. Ancelotti called him up anyway. The man cannot resist a comeback story. Brazil have not won this since 2002, 24 years. But here's an interesting detail. The last time Brazil ended a drought this long was 1994. Also in North America. Same continent, same destiny? Maybe. Vinicius, Rafinha, Casemiro. The firepower is real, 11%. Feels about right. But history says do not count them out. Number 3, England, 13%. I am going to try to be objective. I am Spanish, I want England to lose. But I have to be honest, England are genuinely dangerous this year. Bellingham, Saka, Foden, 3 players who can win a game by themselves, they are now managed by a German, Thomas Tuchel, which is somehow perfect for England. They have lost every major final in living memory. But this squad is different. At Euro 2020, Saka was 19 years old. He stepped up in the final. He missed. He was racially abused online for weeks afterwards. He is 24 now, mature, hungry. This World Cup is his redemption tournament, and England have been waiting 60 years, 13%. Personally, I think that number is too low. Number 2, France, 16%. FIFA #1 ranked team in the world. The deepest squad at this tournament, by far, and the most dramatic squad off the pitch. Griezmann was cut. The man who carried France through 2022, gone. Camavinga, gone. Brutal decisions by Deschamps. And Mbappe is captain. The same Mbappe who scored a hat-trick in the 2022 World Cup final, and still lost. A hat-trick in the final, and still lost. That does something to a person. He is 27 years old now, motivated, hungry, playing in America. The question with France is always the dressing room, always the politics, always the drama. But the talent is undeniable. 16%. Honestly, I think France are underrated. Number 1, Spain. 16%. My country, my team, the reigning European champions. I will try to be objective. No Real Madrid players. For the first time in history. De La Fuente made that call. Madridistas are furious, but he won us Euro 2024 with exactly this approach. Our midfield is the best in the world, not close. Rodri, Pedri, back to his absolute best. And then there is Lamine Yamal, 18 years old. He was born on the day of the 2007 Ballon d'Or ceremony. The day the world was deciding who the greatest player alive was. That day, Lamine Yamal entered the world, and now he is here, at the World Cup. He turns 19 on July the 13th. Right in the middle of this tournament, his birthday could fall on finals weekend. 16%. That feels too low to me. If this squad is healthy and clicking, we go all the way. That is not bias. That is the form table talking. 8 teams, 8 real probabilities. My prediction, Spain versus France in the final, Lamine Yamal scoring on his own birthday, and then I will be in the street screaming, like I always am. But whoever wins, this is going to be extraordinary. Messi and Ronaldo, both at their last World Cup, both chasing history, together, for the final time. The World Cup starts in 3 days. I genuinely cannot wait.